We're back here for another NIHL Chicago Blackhawks tournament game here from the Glacier Ice Arena in Vernon Hills, Illinois. And this one's very simple. Rockford wins, they play at the United Center on March 9th. If the Joliet Jaguars win, they will play a winner-take-all game tomorrow night at, what does that say, 6:10 p.m.? The eyes are starting to go here a little bit.
Yeah.
My partner, Eric Willowhite. My name's Aaron Schellen. It's the Jaguars and the Rockford Roadrunners here in a Pee Wee 12U Premier Select matchup on the North Rink in Vernon Hills. Good afternoon and welcome. Let's take a look at those brackets that I just talked about. You can see here the double elimination tournament here at the Pee Wee 12U level. These two teams played back on the 20th. That was a 6-0 Rockford victory here on the North Rink. Then yesterday, the Jaguars with a 9-5 victory over the number 2 seed Northbrook Blackhawks, so they get an opportunity for a little bit of revenge here today, Eric, as they take on the 3rd seed Rockford Roadrunners and a chance to extend their season at least one more day.
Yeah, that's what you want to see. You know, they want to have that opportunity to take it to the limit, but obviously Rockford's going to have something to say about that. This should be a fun game, you know, and we talked about it in our game in the 10U game. The seeding really hasn't mattered much.
Yeah.
You know, in these tournaments, even lower seeds have been making hay. So I expect a good game, but it's going to be a tall task.
Tall task for sure, and we'll take a look at the regular season standings here. You see the Peoria Mustangs. They're up next. They're going to be taking on the 4th seed Ice Dogs in the next game here on the North Rink once this one's over. See the number 2 seed Northbrook already out. Rockford is the 3 seed, 71 goals for, 55 against, while the Jaguars 7-6-5. And the Jaguars hoping to walk out of Vernon Hills here with a victory. Feel good about themselves as the 10U Joliet Jaguars just lost a deciding Game 3 in the game before this, Eric.
Right.
So looking for a little bit of positivity for the fans down in Joliet as they look to extend their season again here today. So we got a few minutes to go before the start of this one. The Northern Illinois Hockey League is the largest youth hockey league in Illinois and one of the largest in the country. It is made up of over 50 travel hockey organizations. Almost all the clubs are from Illinois, with a few from Indiana, Iowa, Missouri, Michigan, and Wisconsin. This is the 55th season of play in the Northern Illinois Hockey League. The NIHL member organizations field Tier 2 travel teams that compete in the Squirt, Pee Wee, Bantam, and Midget age groups defined by USA Hockey. The league also offers all girls hockey divisions each season. NIHL partners with the Chicago Blackhawks to hold the league's NIHL Blackhawks tournament. The games this weekend are critical in deciding which teams will reach the NIHL Championship games held at the United Center on March 9th. For more information about NIHL and its programs, please contact Scott Larson, the NIHL Vice President, or visit the website at nihl.info. And we only have one championship game decided here, Eric, as the 10U matchup is all set and ready to go, as we've got a 1 versus 3 over on that side as the Midwest Blackbirds and the Romeoville Huskies both advanced. The Huskies advanced yesterday with a 2-game sweep over the Northbrook Blackhawks, and those Midwest Blackbirds needed 3 games to dispatch the 10U Joliet Jaguars. So it'll be 1v3 in the 10U matchup on March 9th at the United Center. And then again today here, the Roadrunners can be the 4th team to punch their ticket to the United Center on the 9th.
Yeah, we had an opportunity to do those games last year, Aaron. That was very exciting. It was like a first-class operation. The graphics, they were getting like the full Blackhawks game treatment.
Yeah.
So I know those kids enjoyed it, and it's great that they're doing a second year there.
Yeah, it absolutely is it'll be a great memory for all of those kids who get a chance to play there, win or lose. So obviously you want to walk out of there with a victory, but before you can walk out of there with a victory, you got to get one here today in Vernon Hills. So it'll be the Joliet Jaguars, the Rockford Roadrunners here in this 12U Pee Wee Premier Select matchup. Again, these two teams played on Thursday night here here at the Glacier Ice Arena on the North Rink. It was a 6-0 Rockford Roadrunners victory. So Joliet's got their hands full today. The Jaguars won yesterday, and that allowed them to advance to today's game. Again, a 9-5 win. So almost double digits put up by this Jaguars offense yesterday. They had their offense cooking against the Blackhawks. Starting goalies. There's only one listed for the Jaguars. That'll be Dale Reese, number 65, and it looks like it'll be Rafe Gibbler, the starting goalie for the Roadrunners, number 34. Roadrunners got sort of the Maple Leafs vibe going on there, Eric, with the white and blue numbers, white or the blue name plates, and then the Rockford R, spoked R on their chest.
I like how they're ready to go. They didn't even do the in front of the bench huddle. Once they broke from the net huddle, the starters took their positions, including Gibbler.
They just want to play hockey, man.
Yep. Well, as does the Jaguars. We know that.
Jaguars come out in their Vegas Golden Knights-esque jerseys with the black and gold stripes on the arms and legs. And we get a nice fist bump there by Jack Fraze. And that looks like Cash Castellana down there. So good sportsmanship right out of the chute between the Jaguars and the Roadrunners. 14-minute periods.
Fans are ready.
Players are ready. We're ready. Yes. Everybody's ready, and we're good to go. This is Cameron Daly dumping it in for the Roadrunners. Back on it, Benjamin Tim slides it around the near side. Castellana in the corner. Two skaters to a side down there, right off the bat. Jack Fraze able to work the puck out to center ice. Jackson Alderks slides it over to the far side, but it's taken here by the Jaguars. Swept towards the net by Michael Williams. Doesn't make it in on Gibbler, though. Now behind the net with it here. Cutting in the corner is Hudson Sabella. Sabella turns back on the forehand. Head up. Centers it. Looking for Vincent Lopez. Not able to connect on that pass, but Sabella gets it right back. Up the near side, Castellana tries the little self pass, gets around Tim, but he'll just go for a change instead. Williams back to play it for the Jaguars. Hard up around the far boards. Kept in, though, by the Roadrunners. Now Lopez able to just work it out into the neutral zone. Push back to the Rockford blue line. Roadrunners dump and no icing. And behind the net here with it, Michael Williams again. He'll scale it around the near boards. Jaguars slowly out to center ice. Now with some speed coming through here is Ryan Schoolman, who just called his younger brother in the 10U game. It's a talented family.
Yeah, Alex Schoolman.
Yep, it's talented young men playing hockey down in Joliet are the Schoolmans. This is up into the feet of Gabriel Lopez. Lopez has some space. Lopez walks in, and the save is made by Rafe Gibbler. First good opportunity of the game goes to the Jaguars, but Gibbler up to the task there.
Nice pace to start this game. We talked about in that 10U game, Aaron, we had a lot of fits and starts with all the offsides.
Yeah, we did.
This has been pretty crisp to start.
So far.
Yeah, I probably
you
just
jinxed
it.
us. Yep, yeah, that's okay. That's all right. We're going to get some whistles. It's hockey. It's part of the game.
We're going to be here late anyways.
Yeah, that's right. We got a 2.5-hour delay between this game and the next one, so I don't mind if this takes a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Gives me something to do for the next couple hours. Here's Schoolman behind the net. Centers it. Here's an opportunity that Frantation not able to pull the trigger on the shot. Good back check by the Roadrunners. It's backhanded in here by Caleb Buss. First one on it is Jackson Nichols behind the net. Nichols on the forehand. Good poke check there by Lopez. Gabriel Lopez. You got Gabriel and Vincent Lopez. Alderks from the point. Opposite corner. Backhanded around by Miles Vanderwall. Up along the near side. Jaguars looked like they were just trying to scale it down the length of the ice, but it was deflected by Lopez. That lets Joliet repossess. Here's Blake Frisbee. Centering feed there. Backhand, now forehand. Can't pull the trigger. Far dot. Now Rockford with a couple of chances there, Eric. Just couldn't pull the trigger. Here's another chance. Nichols takes the shot, and he beats Dale Reese. Glove side. Reese not happy with that one. Eric in and out of his glove, deflects in. Roadrunners take the early lead.
Yeah, you think Reese definitely wanted that one back for sure, but the Jaguars, their inability to clear the zone, they had several opportunities to get it outside, but Rockford kept that point in at the puck in at the point and eventually able to cash in with that Nichols. That was a nice goal.
A 1-0 Rockford with the lead. Jackson Nichols picks up the first goal of this matchup here today as Landon Laporte will dump it in. Keeps it in at the point. Taken here by Rockford though. So the Roadrunners are outscoring Joliet 7-0 through 3 periods plus a few minutes here in this NIHL Blackhawks tournament.
That's a trend Joliet wants to reverse as soon as possible.
Yeah, you don't mind if you walk out of here down 7-2 through 2 games, but you got to get at least 2 now. Castellana with the backhand, the save made by Reese. Now Laporte down the near, or excuse me, that's Williams down the near side, gets separated from the puck. Castellana and McNeese 2-on-1. Castellana finds McNeese out in front, and it just rolls off his stick. Center ice Vanderwall, he'll try to dump it in, he can't, he gets pinched there. McNeese has it again, overskates it. Kempf overskates it. And now Michael Williams has it. Williams top of the near dot, fires it wide of the near post. Back to the point, kept in by the Jaguars. An open body down here by the back door. Couldn't find Ryder Kroll though. And now Rockford comes out, swept off the stick of Bryson Sen. Michael Wagner up to the Joliet blue line, and the Jaguars will take possession. Given away, Jackson Aldurks across the blue line. Aldurks takes it wide. Aldurks down low. Aldurks tries to cut in on the backhand. Nice play by Aldurks. Felt like he was going to go right behind the net, Eric, but at the last minute, charged towards that near post and forced Dale Reese to make the save.
Yeah, Reese did a good job of getting to that post and securing it, but you're right. Jackson Aldurks with a nice move.
Tim finds Fraze. Fraze leaves it at the blue line. It's taken back. Here's a shot. Waffle boarded aside by Gibbler. On the shot by Benjamin Tim from the point. Tim again from the point, shot in and making the save is Gibbler. That one was ticketed underneath that glove side arm, but Gibbler did a nice job squeezing.
Couple nice stabs at it from Tim there, getting that puck on net, so we'll keep an eye on that as this game progresses, but he's not afraid to shoot that puck.
No, and you can't be. You can't be, especially in a game like this. If you get what you think is a clean look or something you can get through a screen, you got to take it, especially down 1-0. Here's Nichols with some speed through center ice. Nichols drops it back to the point, and that'll pop out to center ice where Preston Farney will throw it in. Far half wall, Frantation not able to clear it out. And Buss mishits it. Here's Schoolman one-on-one against Aldurks. Schoolman goes wide on the backhand, and Aldurks takes him down, no call. Buss out to Frisbee. Frisbee gets poke-checked right at the blue line. That'll pop out to the neutral zone. And now cleared back in. Under 8 left in the first. William McDonald not able to get the puck out. Turning and shooting is Buss, but didn't get much on it. Puts it wide. Good stick work there by Sankey, Liam Sankey. Tries to skate forward with it as it taken off his stick. Now McNeese to Nichols. Nice feed to Nichols. Nichols fires the shot, and it went well high and wide. Now Frisbee in the corner. It's double teamed over there. Dug out by the Jaguars. Joliet down 1-0. Early first period goal by Jackson Nichols for the Roadrunners. This is Kempf, Ethan Kempf in the corner. Back to the point for Stay. Kempf getting hounded by Castellana. Cuts across the blue line. Yeah, it's going to be offsides.
That last minute stick handling right at the blue line, that'll get you every time.
He made that cut to the left. He had no choice, though. He really had to. He really had to, as there was a white jersey waiting there for him. Face off in the neutral zone. 6:58 left to go in the first. We got something going on down over here to our left.
Stick.
Logan Gatto. Yeah, Logan Gatto had to collect some dead wood on the ice.
Right, player's parent was telling him, make sure you get that stick.
Across the offensive zone, here's Bryson Sen, gets poke checked, loses an edge, goes down, kept in. Sen battling there with Michael Williams. Williams will win the puck, and trying to go forward with it are the Jaguars, not able to. Now Wallace. Conrad Wallace loses the puck. Back and forth in the neutral zone. Not much offensively on either side since that goal by Nichols. Vanderwall gets bumped by Laporte. Laporte goes down. Vanderwall turns and throws it back up the far side on the forehand. Back to Williams. Michael Williams over to Tim. Tim near point. Fires the shot. Looking for a deflection wide. Rebound comes out the far side. And the Roadrunners come the other direction with it. This is Wallace. Wallace backhand feed. Looking ahead for Sen, they don't connect. Alderks pinches, kept in there. It's mishit by Logan Gatto. And now Kempf one-on-one. Kempf on the backhand. Kempf takes the shot off the side of the net. Kempf blows a tire behind the nets. And
they're going to get a penalty.
Trip. Yeah, that's why he blew a tire.
Yeah.
Right? Someone punctured the tire.
Yes.
So it'll be a power play here for the Jaguars with 5:43 left to go in the first. They're down 1-0.
Yeah, it's a good opportunity for the Jaguars to get the equalizer here. As you mentioned, you know, the scoring opportunities have been few and far between since that first goal. And so by Nichols, so we'll see if Joliet can get the equalizer on the power play.
This will be Gabriel Lopez on the draw, and we got a bit of a delay. Oh, we're still waiting for the... They changed the time on the game clock to 2 minutes.
That'll do it.
They got to fix that. I think it was, what, 3:53, I want to say?
I can't remember.
I want to say 3:53, but we'll find out.
Why is the ref, like they got it there? He's like going to drop the puck for the game clock.
I wasn't even close, man.
Yeah.
I wasn't even close. I don't know where I got 3:53 from. It was 5:10.
You were hoping that was the time of day.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Moving it along.
Joliet on the power play, still looking for that first goal here against the Roadrunners in this playoffs. Nice jumping stop there by Ryan Schoolman, keeping that from going into the bench. He could jump higher on skates, I think, than I can on my sneakers, Eric.
That's a la Ryan Sandberg.
Well, probably the namesake, yep.
Yeah.
McNeese steals the puck, clears it in. Good first 40 seconds of PK time for the Roadrunners here, not giving Joliet much. Michael Williams up through center ice with some speed, gains the blue line. He'll work it deep, slades it through on the back door. Schoolman not able to punch it home. A little too much on that pass. It hopped up over Schoolman's stick. Schoolman now throwing it around to the near corner where it's played by Chase McNeese. McNeese clears it out. We got a race for the puck. Nichols and Williams. Nichols wins it. Tries to stick handle. Trips up Gabriel Lopez. Lopez out to center ice. This is Fraze. Fraze tries the pass over to Kempf. Jackson Alderks takes it away. Alderks down the far side now. He's got Daly with him if he could feed it to him. Just ran out of space. Now Alderks on the backhand. Perfectly content to just skate in circles and dump as that power play time ticks away down to 22 seconds. Ethan Kempf now skates into the offensive zone on the backhand, turns back to the point. Here's a shot from the point that deflects down. That was McDonald taking the shot that never made it through. And now out, and that'll do it for the power play. So good PK for the Rockford Roadrunners here in the first period. They still lead 1-0 as we approach the 3-minute mark in period one. Laporte through center ice with some speed. Loses the puck right at the blue line. Now he has to fight for it along the near half wall right in front of us. That will come out to center ice, and offsides is called.
Yeah, again, decent pace to this first period here. We're down to 2:51. unofficial shot tallies show it's even 3-3 on the scoreboard.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a pretty evenly matched game so far. I mean, definitely wouldn't say one team has controlled the pace of play. There really haven't been that many highly dangerous opportunities yet either. Just Jackson Nichols was able to beat Dale Reese on a shot that, if you ask Dale, he'll probably tell you it should have that 10 out of 10 times.
Yeah.
Just a wrist shot that deflected off his glove into the net.
Yeah, and he obviously he's hoping his team can get the equalizer so they can get back to level.
2 minutes, 40 seconds left in the first. Draw to the right here of Dale Reese. It's won by the Roadrunners. Back to the point. Vanderwall loads up. That's blockered down by Reese. Now in the corner with it, Laporte. Laporte up ahead to Kroll. Kroll finds Kempf. Kempf plays it forward for Laporte. Laporte gets taken down. Bryson Sen behind the net, backhands it out. And now it's Logan Gatto. Gatto cross-ice pass looking for Wallace just out of his reach. Now he'll fight for the puck in that corner with Jonathan Stay. Kempf able to dig it out to center ice, and Gatto kicks it over by the boards. Gatto gets it back. He'll dump and go for a change. Ooh, dangerous giveaway here. Sen, but fortunate for the Jaguars there were 4 black jerseys. Another giveaway inside the blue line. McNeese at the point. Nice dangle there, top of the near dot. McNeese lost the puck, and now out with it is Kempf. Kempf gets triple teamed, and it's cleared in by Gabriel Lopez. Lopez on the forecheck, goes into the boards hard with Miles Vanderwall on his back. Taken here by the Jaguars as Schoolman tries the tuck at the near post. Doesn't work, and now Frisbee the other way. Frisbee across the blue line. Nichols takes it. Nichols overskates it. And it comes out to center ice, and Vanderwall will have to play it with Schoolman bearing down on him. Not big kids, these Schoolmans, but very shifty and slippery out there. Yeah,
Alex Schoolman was very slippery. I'm interested to see how Ryan is, but he looks to have a lot of those same traits.
Yep. Well, offsides there with under a minute left in the first. 53 seconds left. 1-0. Roadrunners with the lead. If Rockford hangs on, they will advance to the United Center to play for the Pee Wee 12U Premier Select Championship on March 9th. And they will play the winner of the next game, which is Peoria Junior Mustangs and the host Ice Dogs. But a long way to go before we get there.
Yeah, and winner actually means possibly a game tomorrow for either of these teams. And the game afterwards.
Yep, if Joliet wins today, they play again tomorrow. So Joliet still has some work to do if they want to go to the United Center. They got to win 2 games in the next day. Or I guess a little bit more than a day because they're both evening games tomorrow. But they have some work to do. All Rockford needs to do is win here today in this double elimination 12U matchup. 16 seconds left. Williams has some space, fires the shot, and the save is made by Gibbler. Rebound into the corner, down to 8 seconds left. In the corner with it there, Schoolman overskates it. Casalena has it. He'll clear it up and out. And the first period will come to an end with the Rockford Roadrunners leading 1-0. The Chicago Blackhawks are proud to sponsor the Northern Illinois Hockey League. Hawks fans, be sure to catch these upcoming games tonight. 6 p.m., Austin Matthews and the Maple Leafs come calling. That game's on ESPN Plus and Hulu. Put that game on the little TV.
Yes.
Watch that game on your phone. And make sure you tune in here for the NIHL. It'll be the 4th game of our day.
Yes.
That'll be a 14U matchup. So watch that on the big TV. Watch the Blackhawks on the little TV. And then Tuesday, the Blackhawks are in Utah to take on the Utah Hockey Club. That's at 8 p.m. local time. Don't miss the Chicago Blackhawks in action. The Blackhawks also want to let you know that registration is now open for the Chicago Blackhawks 2025 Youth Summer Camps. Camps are being held for boys and girls ages 6 through 13, June 9 through 13, and July 28th through August 1st. The Blackhawks practice facility, Fifth Third Arena in Chicago. Also at Fifth Third, we are proud to present our all-girls camp Big Strides, designed for ages 12 to 18, the week of June 23rd through 27th. All camps are full day. Players will participate in 2 on-ice practices and 2 hours of off-ice activities. Full equipment and basic comprehension of skating is required. For more information and to register, please visit NHL.com/Blackhawks/amateur/hockey-camps.
And as we discussed before, Aaron, you and I both have comprehension of basic skating.
I understand what skating is, but I can't do it.
Right.
We got a question in the chat here. So if Rockford wins, they move on, but if Joliet wins, there's a winner-take-all game tomorrow. Yes, that is absolutely correct. It is a double elimination game. Joliet has lost one game. Rockford has not lost a game yet in this playoff. So if Rockford wins today, that'll be the second loss for Joliet. Joliet will be out. Rockford will advance. If Joliet wins today, that means both Joliet and Rockford will each have one loss, and then they will have to play tomorrow for a winner-take-all. I guess game 3, I guess you could call it. Game 3, game 5, whatever it is. Double elimination. It's a little more confusing with these game 1s, game 2s.
Final game for all the marbles.
Yes, all the marbles.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that is exactly right. Yes, so we're underway here in the second period. 1-0 Rockford with the lead. On it here is Sabella. Sabella centers at that puck just outside the paint. Shot from the top of the dot. That puck is still loose, still digging at it. I don't hear a whistle. There is the whistle. Is a shot there by, that's William McDonald over by the far point. That shot by McDonald, Eric, through a lot of bodies and somehow made it in on Rafe Gibbler.
Yeah, that caused a lot of commotion in front of Gibbler's net there. Eventually he was able to secure the puck and cover up for the faceoff, but again, never a bad idea. We've seen the Joliet defenseman throw the puck at the net on several occasions, including Tim as well, so never a bad idea, as we always talk about.
No, never, especially when you're trailing. You know, you might get lucky. Here's a shot by Sabella into the left shoulder of Gibbler. So Joliet with a little bit of jump in their step here to start this second period. That's cleared out to center ice. Now a race for the puck, and Stay will be the first one on it. Stay clears it in. That's, ooh, that was close.
Wow.
Looked like Fraze may have kept that in, but it does come across the blue line, so that'll be an offsides.
So after that shot attempt there, but Vincent Lopez kind of got stuck in the net there. So there was a scramble in the net. Vincent was buried deep inside Gibbler's net, and he had to clear.
It doesn't count when a player goes into the
No,
net. That's not
no.
a goal. Liam Sankey behind his net. Back around the near side for Vanderwall. Vanderwall gets hemmed off in the corner. Now up along the near half. Another chance for the Jaguars. Here's a hard shot from the top of the far dot off the body of Cash Castellana. Now Castellana takes the shot from out wide. The rebound goes wide of the net. Off the stick of Cameron Daly. Cash Castellana. That was a wicked wrist shot, Eric, through the body of Reese, but Rockford not able to take advantage on the back door.
Yeah, they almost had that rebound opportunity, but put it wide right.
And down at the other end, Ethan Kempf had a golden opportunity, but chose to pass the puck instead.
Yeah.
He was all alone in front of the net. Shoot the puck, young man.
Yeah, shoot the puck and then crash the net. But you actually dropped it further back.
Stay back up to Laporte. Laporte takes it wide. Laporte's shot deflected by Sankey. Easy stick save for Gibbler. Up and out. Castellana's got Wagner with him on his right. 2-on-3. Now it's a 2-on-1. Castellana dangles. Castellana gets caught up in his feet. And we just talked about Ethan Kempf and wanting him to shoot. I would have loved to have seen Cash make that pass, Eric, as he had a wide open target on the other side in Michael Wagner. It's cleared out by Joliet, played here by Jackson Alderks.
Williams did a good job on Castellana, though, to ward off his attempt at the net. But, yeah, you're absolutely right. Sometimes the best play is to get it to the next guy.
This is Jonathan Stay with it. Stick work in the corner by Conrad Wallace forces Stay back behind his net. Gabriel Lopez gets cut off. Back to Stay on the other side. Stay tries to clear it up the far side. He can't. Kept in by Alderks. And now it's pitchforked out by Ryan Schoolman.
I like that term.
It's a Jack Edwards term, the pitchfork. Cleared out here by Sen. Alderks quickly up ahead to Wallace. Good transition here. Drop pass Sen. The shot, right pad save, rebounding. Another right pad save by Reese. Has to kick that right leg out twice. Gave up the big rebound, but was able to make the secondary save as well.
I think that was Logan Gatto who had the rebound.
Here's Schoolman in his skates and almost able to push it across to Frantation, but just a little too much in his skates, got deep, and Rockford fortunate there. Tipped forward, potential 3-on-1. This is Buss. Buss, aerial pass to Sen. Sen, glove save, rebound is tucked in and scores. Conrad Wallace, Eric on the rebound, and Rockford with a 2-0 lead.
Aaron, I really love how Wallace didn't panic. He just waited to settle that puck down and then put it past Reese. A lot of times you get in that situation, you're just anxious and you miss it, but he had a lot of patience there and was able to give Rockford the 2-0 lead.
That's an opportunity at one end, defense into offense for Rockford, and that was a pretty pass from Buss over to Wallace on that near side, Eric. That aerial saucer pass. Hard to corral, but nice job there by Rockford, and they've extended their lead here to 2-0.
Gonna get it off sides here. We have to play out of zone. Hey, what is that word? So you texted me the other day. There was a word you wanted to get into the broadcast.
Oh, I gotta find it now.
Yeah.
We were watching the Four Nations tournament, and one of the announcers used a word that I thought was phenomenal that I got to figure out how to work into today's game.
We will.
I got to find it, though. I gotta remember what I said.
We'll get there.
I'll get there. I'm going to find it. Here's McNeil. He has the puck taken away from him. Out to center ice. Through the legs of the Roadrunners defense, but plenty of time here now. Frisbee. Here's a shot that goes well wide.
Good battle along those far boards there. Roadrunners are going to come out.
Smushed. Sean McDonough used the word smushed during one of the Four Nations games. I got to find an appropriate time to use the word. Might be for the 14U game since they're more allowed that physical contact. Smushing, yes. 2 minutes for smushing. Here's McDonald down low. Cleared up and out of the zone by the Jaguars.
Not for nothing, but I really appreciate Sean McDonough as a play-by-play in many sports, but I think he's so underrated at hockey.
And I grew up listening to McDonough do the Red Sox games, and when he left the Red Sox to go be more of a national guy, it was a bit of a bummer. But, he's good at everything he does. He really is. He's somebody that I've looked up to for a very long time, given what I do with my life as well. So, yeah, he's fantastic at what he does. Nice drag by Sabella, and he puts it up over the net into the screen for a face-off with 7:59 left. 2-0, Rockford with the lead. Again, the Roadrunners win. They go to the United Center on the 9th. If Joliet wins, these two teams will play tomorrow night in a winner-take-all scenario. And they're going to say that was not deflected out, and that just was put up into the net by Joliet, so the face-off will come to the neutral zone.
I'm sure the Joliet and Rockford parents are looking forward to a Monday night game.
Yeah.
Travel.
Yeah, absolutely. Good. Well, you and I were talking about that, just having to come from our house to, here for one game. I guarantee you, though, the Joliet parents would be fine if we told them they had to come back here tomorrow night, because that means their kids are still playing.
That's true.
Rockford, on the other hand, they probably want a week off. Yeah, we've had a lot of travel. We got a couple of teams from the Ice Dogs here. We had Northbrook Blue Hawks were represented, but other than that, we got a couple of Jaguars teams. We have the Huskies. We got the Midwest Blackbirds. A lot of teams coming in from not close to Vernon Hills to play these games this weekend. But as always, Glacier does a fantastic job putting these tournaments on, and we're happy to be a part of it. Yeah,
it's pretty much been the home rink for most of the Premier Select action. We do the Premier Select All-Star games here. And they just do a first-class operation.
Yep, boys are held here. Girls are held at Canlin West Dundee, which is another one of our favorite rinks.
Yes.
Oh, giveaway. Chance here for Alderks, or excuse me, that's Daly, Cameron Daly.
Wow.
And I don't know if we got a goalie laying on that puck or a player laying on the puck, but almost a giveaway, almost another goal for Rockford.
Yeah, more like a co-op down there, but they eventually able to get the whistle. But yeah, that one deflected off of the Rockford player and went towards the net, and a mad scramble, and eventually Reese able to cover.
Draw here taken by Michael Wagner. Wagner wins it clean. Back to Sankey at the near point. Sankey gets pinched, but he's able to throw it in deep. Now Daly. Puck comes out in front, bounces back and rolls just wide of the near post. That puck rolled up on edge.
Man.
Alderks from the point. He'll dump it in deep. Wagner in the corner, gets cut off there, and Gabriel Lopez not able to get it out. Alderks takes the shot. The deflection by Daly out in front. Here's Castellana. Cash Castellana backhand to Daly down low. Centering feed, and the puck stays out of the net.
Wow.
Liam Sankey was celebrating, Eric. He thought that was in. Sankey has it here on the far half wall. He'll cut it into the center. Puck hard over the stick of Wagner. Now Castellana. Back to the point. And they're gonna say,
just out.
Yeah, that's a tough call by that back line official. Sankey saying I kept it in, but another unfortunate bounce for the Joliet Jaguars there, Eric.
Yep.
Couple on that shift almost led to the third goal.
Yeah, Rockford's been buzzing around in that Joliet zone here. They're on the other hand, they're fortunate to get the offsides here, but they need to start moving to our left.
Yeah, 6.5 minutes left in the second. They're down 2. They lose, their season's over. And that'll be another offsides.
A lot of palms up from Rockford, but that's another offsides.
Yeah, those last 2 offsides calls were very bang.
Yeah.
I think you're content with either both of those being called offsides, neither of them being called offsides, or one of them being called offsides because it was that close. We will have a center ice face-off here. Lopez and Wallace. Vincent Lopez and Wallace. It's
Correct.
won by Lopez. Back to Michael Williams. Williams gives it away right at the blue line, though.
Ooh.
A couple of Roadrunners bang into each other. Now Sabella. Sabella's got Fraze on his right. Sabella tries to center it. It's deflected behind the net. Gatto has the puck in his skates. He'll backhand it up and out. Got another opportunity here as he skates forward, gains the red line, dumps it in, and Michael Williams back to play it. Up along the wall, Sabella not able to get the puck out. Does get chipped up into the air, and Fraze has his stick lifted by Wallace. Now Wallace is hounded by Vincent Lopez, but he's able to clear it in and then go for a change. 5.5 left in the second. Jaguars still not able to get the puck out. They get it out now, but as soon as they get the puck out, Rockford is right back on the counterattack, Eric. Joliet has had the puck in their zone for the large portion of this second period as we'll have another offsides called.
Yeah, it's the ice has been tilted to our right here for majority of this second period. And again, the situation Joliet's in, trailing 2-0. This is a must-win game to advance to tomorrow. You know, it's too early to take aggressive chances, but you have to at least get some sustained zone time.
Yeah, you don't need a goal right this second, but what you need is a good shift or two.
Yeah.
Just some offensive zone time.
Instead of playing on your heels.
Yep. Rockford out, right back out to center ice. Cleared in. Back to play it. McDonald, he gets fought off, and now the Jaguars will play it up and to the neutral zone. Going down hard. Joliet will continue to possess the puck, though. McDonald across the red line, gains the blue line with some speed. He'll take the shot in and out of the glove. The bouncing puck in the paint, and skating out with it is Alderks. Jackson Alderks has been very noticeable here in this one, Eric. Number 2 in white. Been very good defensively so far for the Roadrunners. Does a nice job there.
Yeah, as you would expect a captain of a team to be that way. And
yeah, that would make sense.
That's definitely what Alderks has provided.
He and Castellana both wearing C's, so I think you got a defensive
That's true.
captain and a forward captain. Jaguars with it in center ice. 4 skaters on that right side of the ice, though, so doesn't force Rockford to really change much defensively as Kempf gets into the offensive zone. Under 4 minutes now. Vanderwall comes up the near wall, works it out to center. Nichols gets his pocket picked. Backhanded forward. Kempf tries to play it and he can't. Stolen by Alderks. And now Tim one-hands it up off the penalty box glass. Now Schoolman. Schoolman shovels it forward. Here comes Ryan Schoolman with a chance. Schoolman's taken down. We're going to have a penalty. The puck's in the crease. The backhand, another whack, a third whack, a fourth. That puck is still loose.
Wow.
And that it ends up in the net, but the puck was underneath Miles Vanderwall, Eric, when the official blew the whistle. Joliet had 5 whacks at it in the blue paint, stays out of the net, but they're going to get a power play here. That's what they needed. They needed that shift. Now they need to convert.
Yeah, they have 3:23 to go in this second period, so you got a chance to cut in the half. And we talked about the Schoolman brothers and being slippery. That was a good example of that, is eluding a pair of defensemen and bringing that puck on net.
Yeah, drawing the penalty with his speed and his elusiveness. Castellana has his stick lifted in the corner by Laporte. Now he gets another opportunity. He doesn't clear it out. Here's a shot from the point. Doesn't make it through. Rebound. A lot of bodies in front. That puck is still loose. And again, it's underneath a Rockford skater.
Well, now they're going to say
that's
face-off outside the zone. Or a penalty?
No, they're calling another penalty. That's a delay of game penalty on McNeese.
Oh, okay.
They're saying
he put a glove on it.
Yeah, he put a glove on the puck in the paint. So that's going to be another penalty here on Rockford. So a 5-on-3 for 1 minute and 38 seconds for Joliet. Eric, this is their chance here in the second period to get this thing a little closer before we go to the third.
Yeah, that's a big-time opportunity. Shots on goal say 11 to Rockford, 12 for Joliet on the unofficial tally board there.
Well, Joliet did just have like 5 whacks at it. Here's Tim in between the dots, can't pull the trigger. Is able to stick handle, now gets it, now shoots, and into the body of Rafe Gibbler, who makes the save.
One thing I have been impressed with Rockford through the first half of this game, Aaron, is when there is a scramble in front of the net, though, they are very good at clamping down and not allowing too many rebound opportunities. Obviously, save for that previous opportunity, but they've been pretty good at controlling the play in front of Gibbler.
Kept in at the point. Here's a shot, rifled wide. Schoolman is able to keep it in at the near point. Now he'll cut it wide. Schoolman back in between the dots. Williams down low, shot, bad angle, save made. Pushed around the near side. That'll be kept in at the near point by Michael Williams. Still a minute left on the 2-man advantage. D-to-D pass. That's Tim. Or excuse me, that's Vincent Lopez. Now Williams fires the shot just high and wide. Williams with a bad angle shot. The puck is loose. Here's Williams again in between the circles, knocked down. Schoolman in the corner now with it. Back to Williams, top of the near dot, fires the shot off a body. Back to Lopez. Lopez stick handles. 34 seconds left on the 2-skater advantage. Lopez backs into the defender.
Oh, great job
Digs
there,
it out.
Rockford.
Michael Williams, far half wall, centers it. Deflected pass, gets away from Fraze, and now it's skated out by the Roadrunners and just cleared in by Preston Farney. That'll kill most of the 2-man advantage. Fraze falls down. Puck is still in the defensive zone. Schoolman tips it forward for Gabriel Lopez. One of the penalties is up. 20 seconds left on the other power play. Here's Schoolman in the corner now. Schoolman stick handles, puts it out in the paint. That puck is sitting on the back of the net, and they allow it to play on. Schoolman in the corner, taken there by Jackson Nichols. Nichols up off the boards and shoveled out to center ice. That'll do it for the power play. Good PK by this Rockford Roadrunners team. 2 skaters down for almost a full 2 minutes. And Joliet Jaguars not able to get one, so they're down 2, under a minute left now in the second period. Gabriel Lopez throws it off the back wall. In the near corner. Gabriel Lopez up and out to center ice. Cleared in. Michael Williams behind the net with 25 seconds left. Daly not able to stop the puck. Now Gabriel Lopez tries to rush down onto the 2-on-1, but Vanderwall will have the puck there. He'll stop on his backhand, now cut back to his forehand. Plays it off the wall, gets it back with 9 seconds left. Turn the other way, here comes Fraze. He's got time if he hurries. Fraze 2-1, he's got the clock right in front of him. The shot and the rebound as the horn sounds. Gabriel Lopez, that may have been close, Eric, if that had found the back of the net, but the horn sounds and it will stay 2-0 Roadrunners here as we go to the third period. NIHL's Best Flow has its winners each season. This is a fun celebration of the best hockey hair in the league. There's always great enthusiasm for this annual event among players and the fans who vote for their favorite flow. The players who represented their team and won the contest this year were for the Squirts, the Chicago Hawks, A5. For Pee Wee, the Chicago Hawks, A3. For Bantam, the Chicago Blues, A2. And for College Junior Prep, the Rockford Roadrunners, 18U. They all won prizes for their team and for themselves. Prizes this season were sponsored by Jerry's Hockey, the Northern Illinois Hockey League, Tricoci University, and Culver's. Thank you to players and team managers for another excellent year of NIHL's Best Flow. The NIHL regular season standings determined the qualifiers, and we're now in the 2025 NIHL Blackhawks tournament. Keep your eye on the NIHL.info website and the NIHL Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram pages for news about upcoming broadcasts of NIHL Blackhawks tournament games. We've got 2 more games for you today. Next one is the other side of this bracket, this Pee Wee 12U Premier Select Double Elimination Tournament. It'll be Peoria versus the host Ice Dogs. Peoria wins, they advance. Ice Dogs win, they play a winner-take-all game tomorrow night. And then later on this evening, 6:25 p.m., a winner-take-all Game 3 between the 2-seed Ice Dogs and the 3-seed North Shore Hockey Club. Tune in right here on the Stream Sports Midwest YouTube channel. Third period underway. Jaguars need a pair. Back at the points. Over skating, it is Lopez. Castellana out all by himself. Does he have enough speed? Castellana on the backhand tries to shovel it through Dale Reese and can't. Back to the point, kept in by Rockford for the moment. Now it's dug out to center ice. McNeil takes it back. It's poke checked by McDonald. More center ice play. This will be thrown in on goal, and Reese will have to direct it into the far corner. A minute gone by here in the third period. Loose puck, Castellana has it. He'll turn and fire and put it up over the net, short side high.
Reese was ducking for cover
you
there.
Saw that too, huh?
I don't blame him.
Yeah. Stuck the glove up, dropped the head. Kept in at the near point by Alderks. Excuse me, that's Daly. That's 6, not 2. Now up the near wall. Kept in again by Rockford. Joliet gets to center ice, where Wagner will work around a couple of black jerseys. Again, takes it deep. Has it below the red line now. On the backhand, Castellana, and we're going to have a penalty, I think, called here on Rockford.
Really? Okay.
I think. And the whistle just blew with the puck on the stick of Cash Castellana, so we will see. Oh, they're just, maybe the net was off its moorings, I'm not sure.
Yeah, they never went to adjust the net, though, so
Yeah,
I'm not exactly sure what the call was.
And not entirely sure what that whistle was for, but, you know, if you're Rockford, it's got to be a little frustrating. You had an offensive zone situation. You blow the whistle, and
wasn't a puck knocked down with a high stick?
Maybe a high stick, maybe a hand pass. I mean, I didn't see a signal, so I don't know, but
just heard the whistle, and we carry on.
Here's Vincent Lopez now taking it wide on the backhand. Good defense there by Castellana. Lopez gets it back now on the backhand. Finds Sabella back to the point. Tim deep. Jackson Alderks behind his own net. He'll throw it around. It's taken away from Gatto, and Alderks will have to play it again. Alderks this time on the backhand around the far side. Sen will come back behind the net to play it for Rockford. Back to the point, though. Stay, the shot deflects down. Vincent Lopez takes the shot from a short angle, hits the side of the net. Lopez gets it back. He's got Fraze out in front. Back to the point, Stay. Stay opposite corner, looking for Sabella. Cleared up by McNeese and out. We got a potential 2-on-1, but good work getting back by Stay. Now Tim throws it around the near side, down to 11 minutes. In the corner. Jaguars possess here. Hudson Sabella will take it wide. Sabella stops at the near dot. Tries to spin away from Alderks. Jackson right on his back. Sabella back to the forehand with it. Gets some help in the corner, and the puck's taken away. Just great layers defensively by Rockford there to take that puck away from Hudson Sabella. Center ice. Now Michael Williams for Joliet. Lopez hooks the pass to Fraze. Fraze backhands it to Frantation. Frantation the backhand. The save is made by Gibbler. Frantation behind the net. Elevated pass back to the point for Christopher Stay.
Yeah, we're in the dual Stay formation, dual Lopez formation.
And dual Williams location. Yeah, all sorts of, I mentioned this before the game. We got brothers all over the place here for Joliet. McNeese, he gains the blue line, cuts in between, fires, deflected into the corner. Kept in at the far half wall by Buss. Now in the corner. Pushed around by Williams. Frantation over by the far half wall. Now backhands it up to Schoolman. Schoolman tries to skate around Vanderwall. Uses that speed. Centers it for Lopez. It gets caught up in Lopez. Schoolman tries to wrap around from behind the net. Gets knocked down. And Caleb Buss will skate out 3-on-2 with Frisbee. The pass behind Blake. And Frisbee will clear it in. 9:27 now. McDonald has to turn around and come back the near side with it. This is now 5 periods without a goal for Joliet against this Rockford team in this postseason.
It's not for not having chances.
No, they've had some good ones here, especially in that second period right around the power play. Castellana centers it out in front. Couple of whacks at it there by Daly, and covering up is Dale Reese. Cash Castellana just turned and fired it into the paint, Eric, and Cameron Daly was there. Had a couple of good opportunities, but Reese kept it out.
Yeah, they're going to need 65 in black to play strong here to give the team a chance down the stretch.
Face-off is won cleanly by Rockford all the way back to the point. Jonathan Stay behind his net, and he'll throw it over to the far side where it's played by the Jaguars. Big collision right at the blue line. Getting knocked down was Landon Laporte. He bounces back up. He ran into Liam Sankey at the point. Elevated pass through the hands of Daly onto the stick of Kroll. Kroll gets cut off there by Jackson Alderks.
What a shock, number 2 in white.
He's really
solid
been
defensively.
Yeah, he really is. Not big kid, but good positioning. He knows where he needs to be, and he's made a couple of really nice defensive plays here this afternoon. This is Sankey. Sankey into the feet of Daly. He overskates it. Up ahead, Castellana. Castellana has got Michael Wagner with him. He loses it. Kroll gets it back. Goes cross ice here to Ethan Kempf. Kempf 1-on-4, tries to stick handle through. Still has the puck. Now in the corner. Back to the point. Tim wires the shot, but it's deflected wide. Laporte back to Tim. Tim dumps it in deep. McNeese will fire it off the half wall over on the far side. Daly tries to get it out, and he does on the second attempt. Now Laporte back to Tim. Tim into the feet of Castellana. Get another opportunity. Giveaway here. Cash Castellana will take it. 1-on-5. His shot deflects into the corner. Cash will go for a change. Out with it here, Vincent Lopez. It's around the first layer of defense. Fraze tips it forward for Sabella. Sabella can't pull the trigger as Sen with a good back check. Centering feed taken over by Logan Gatto. swept over to the far side. Sabella right back on the counterattack for Joliet. He pushes down Wallace, keeps moving forward. Wallace plays the puck from his belly, is able to get up, and Rockford does work it out to center ice. Here comes Wallace again, now across the blue line. Wallace tries to dangle, knocked off his stick, centers it right out in front, and the puck bounces over the stick of Bryson Sen. Now Sabella with Fraze. Sabella from a bad angle, and again, more good stick work by the Roadrunners, not giving Sabella a clean look at that puck, Eric. Thought he was going to get a solid wrist shot off from a bad angle, but just good defense by Rockford.
Yeah, and that's in addition to the play at Gibbler, just the defensive pressure applied by Rockford to deny.
3-on-2 the other way. This is Jackson Nichols who has a goal. Nichols has got Frisbee on his left. He's below the net. Aerial pass looking for Frisbee. A couple of players go down in front of the net. Joliet comes out the other way. Here's Schoolman with the puck. Schoolman tries to stick handle. Overskates the puck, gets it back, now loses it. Now Caleb Buss. A lot of back and forth action. Not a lot of whistles so far here in the third period, Eric.
No, not at all. And you're starting to see over the last couple minutes Joliet really pressing the play. As we get a player down for Rockford, they'll blow the whistle. And now he gets back up, but crashing the net, you're getting multiple players down low, but conversely, what that offers the opportunity for Rockford is if there's an errant pass by Joliet, they have the numbers going the other way. So it's not that Joliet has a choice at this point. They have to press the issue, but you know there's a consequence to that, and that may rear its ugly head.
Yeah, they haven't scored a goal, and you do, what's the math? 14 times 5, that's
14 times 5.
14 times 5 is 70 minutes plus another 9 here in this period. 79 minutes of hockey. They haven't scored a goal against Rockford in this postseason, so they're desperate for anything. Here's Lopez with the shot, and there's Gibbler with the save.
And he tracked that puck all the way as a nice glove save, but more importantly, there was no rebound given with Joliet swimming around the net area.
We're down to 5:23 left to go in the third period. Rockford hanging on to a 2-goal lead. Again, they win. They play at the United Center on March 9th. They're the 3 seed as well, so definitely we talked about this in the pregame, Eric, that kind of where these teams, all these teams, not just 12U, but the 10, 12, 14, where they fell in the postseason tournament, like where they were standings-wise. Outside of that number one, most of the number 1 seeds have won all the way through at this point. But those 2, 3, 4 positions, I mean, even the 1 versus 4s, you know, they went the way, they went chalk, so to speak, with the way of the 1 seeds. But they were all close. They were all entertaining playoff series, and this 12U double elimination has been no different.
And you're talking about the Premier Select League, so the top league in NIHL, and some of the job they do in terms of identifying those teams.
Yep. I think the most impressive thing, I mean, don't forget, Eric, this is a Joliet team that scored 9 goals 24 hours ago.
Yeah.
They're being shut out here through over 2.5 periods by this Roadrunners defense. 9 goals against the number 2 seed Northbrook Blue-Hawks yesterday and a 9-5 victory. They're being shut out completely here by Rockford this afternoon. It's just been an impressive defensive performance by the Roadrunners.
And that's the key. You mentioned it's defensive. It's not like Rockford has overpossessed the puck in comparison to Joliet. That's not the case.
They're being outshot by Joliet, but they're just the Jaguars just haven't had a ton of. They had that one stretch in the second period right before the 2-man advantage where they had 4 or 5 whacks at it right in the blue paint. But other than that, I mean, this is they've kept Joliet to the outside, haven't given them any really good looks. And then when they have had a shooting lane, it's been from the outside, and Gibbler's been able to make the easy saves.
Yeah.
It's a slap shot from the point, blockered down by Reese.
They're so sound defensively with the Rockford program. There's one of the ringleaders.
Yep, Alderks. Over to McNeese. McNeese up ahead to Sen. Sen loses the puck. It's backhanded out to the neutral zone as we're down under 4 minutes now. Kroll loses the puck. It's cleared back into the defensive zone for the Jaguars. Well, they'll skate out to the neutral zone. Williams with it. Williams through the offensive zone. Sabella looks like he's shaking that left hand a little bit.
I think that was a hand pass.
Knocked down there. Tim knocks down Sankey, and we're not going to have a call. Thought we might. You're not allowed to do that at this level, but they let it go here with 3 minutes left to go in the game. Send the other direction. Draw pass there, Gatto. Gatto stick handles the backhand, and the save by Dale Reese. I mean, I think the officials, Eric, have done a good job this weekend letting the kids play. They're calling the penalties that need to be called, but you don't need to call all of them. It's playoff hockey. It's going to be a little more intense. Let them play.
Right.
You know, if it's egregious, call it. If it's not, let it go.
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine with that.
That's why I love playoff hockey, man. You know, unless it's something really blatant, they're just going to let them play. Joliet trying to dig the puck out. They do. As far as the red line, it's played there by Sankey up off the boards.
That's the other thing. They're just on you the minute you get the puck.
Yep. Yeah, it's good defense in the neutral zone, which is really keeping. Oh, that went off the post, Eric. That beat Reese glove side and hit that far post.
Yeah, right at the elbow.
Yeah, to finish that thought, they're really good defensively in the neutral zone, which is keeping Joliet from even getting into the offensive zone and setting up. Behind the nets, it's Vanderwall, taken there by Vincent Lopez. Now Jonathan Stay up the near boards and out. We're down under 2 minutes. McNeese. I mean, you got to think Joliet's got to think about pulling their goalie here at some point, but they can't get into the offensive zone with the puck.
Right.
Nichols walks in all alone. Nichols with the backhand, and he puts it away. Jackson Nichols with his second goal of the game. That will just about seal it, and the Roadrunners have taken a 3-0 lead.
Nichols opened the scoring in this game, and apparently he'll close the scoring of this game. Still 1:47 remaining, but that was some nifty stick handling, and down and out went Dale Reese on a 3-0 lead for the Roadrunners as they are 1:47 away from moving on to the United Center and taking on the winner of the series.
Game. Yeah, winner of the next game, the Peoria Junior Mustangs and the Ice Dogs, which is coming up at 4:50. Here's Schoolman trying to skate through the double team, gets cut off. Yeah, it's just very good layers by this Rockford team. You get players helping players, forwards coming back on the back check, defensemen helping their D pairing. Just not a lot of room to breathe for this Joliet Jaguars team here this afternoon.
A lot of talented players on that Joliet roster. Here's
like this one right here. Schoolman turns and fires. And the save by Gibbler.
And when needed to, Rafe Gibbler has been there.
Yep.
You know, he's pitched 2 shutouts here against Joliet.
Yeah, we go back to that possession or that situation in the second period right before the 2-skater advantage. That was a big opportunity for Joliet. If they had gotten one on that power play, you go to the third period and 2-1 looks a whole lot different than 2-0. We're going to get a timeout here with 1:15 left. So when this game's over, we're going to pause for about 2.5 hours. Yeah, 4:50 is the next game, and that'll be the Vernon Hills Ice Dogs against the Peoria Junior Mustangs. Peoria got a bye in the first round. The Ice Dogs, the number 4 seed, beat the Irish Rovers 2-1 in overtime on Thursday night. Then on Friday night, the Mustangs all over the Ice Dogs, Eric. That was 8-2 here on Friday night. And then yesterday in overtime, the Ice Dogs 6-5 over the Irish Rovers. In overtime, they lasted about 30 seconds before the Ice Dogs won there. So the Ice Dogs will get another shot at the Mustangs here in a couple of hours.
So, note to self, the Ice Dogs like overtime hockey.
Yeah, 2 overtime wins. And they got 6 skaters out there now as they've pulled Dale Reese. That's cleared up and out. Down to 1:08. Michael Williams to play it here. Aerial pass from Williams out to center ice. Back into the Joliet defensive zone. Coming forward is Lopez. Lopez to Sabella. Sabella loses the puck. In the corner, chipped up in the air, back to the point. Williams keeps it in. Sabella far half wall now. on the forehand, tries to work it back to Tim and can't. Skated out here by Wagner. Wagner looks for the empty net. Wagner hits the empty net, and it's 4-0.
Coach may not have been too happy about that, but gets the goal anyways.
Yeah, you typically want to make sure you at least catch the red line so that you aren't icing it if you miss.
Yeah.
But
a 3-0 lead, you had a little more latitude, and man, that was a nice lofter.
Yeah. Well, 4-0 now, back in net. Dale Reese for the final 33 seconds. And Dale played well in this series, or in this double elimination. Saw him yesterday, saw him again today. He gave them enough in the game yesterday. It was a wild game in that 6-5 victory, or excuse me, a 9-5 victory over the number 2 seed Northbrook Blue-Hawks. But yeah, just too much defense, too many layers by these Rockford Roadrunners, and they make life tough for whoever they're playing. And they will play the winner of the Vernon Hills Ice Dogs and the Rockford Roadrunners. We're down to 2-1, and that is how this one ends. So the Rockford Roadrunners, the 3 seed, will go on to play at the United Center on March 9th. Opponent TBD. It'll either be the top seed Peoria Mustangs, or it'll be the 4th seed Vernon Hills Ice Dogs. So a 4-0 game, Eric, but didn't really feel 4-0, right? I mean, a couple of goals at the end of the game that makes that lead look a little bit bigger than maybe what it was. But ultimately, this was a good hockey game. It was a fun hockey game. It was a close hockey game. And one team had to win, and that was the Rockford Roadrunners, as they put on a fantastic defensive performance this afternoon.
Yeah, whoever comes out of the other side of the bracket, and obviously Peoria prohibitive favorites there, but it's going to be a fun championship game at the United Center on March the 9th.
It will be, and Eric and I are going to step aside here for about 2.5 hours. We're going to take a nap. We're going to do some work. We're going to eat some food here at Glacier Ice Arena.
That for sure.
Yeah, absolutely eat some food. But, yeah, that's going to do it. So the Rockford Roadrunners, the 3 seed, will be playing for the Pee Wee Premier Select NIHL Blackhawks Championship at the United Center on March 9th. We'll be back at 4:50 for the Ice Dogs and the top seed Peoria Mustangs.